As we all walk through our journey called life, I believe there are many times when we have soul connections with others that we meet along the way. Perhaps it's someone you might have known in another lifetime. And what did you come together to do? Well, maybe you've come together and to be in a relationship, maybe to work on karmic stuff together, or perhaps someone who you just meet up with for a moment in time. I believe that my guest today is a soul connection of mine. Her name is Kirti Sharma. Kirti is an energy alchemist who helps people take small steps to transform their lives from minor or major anxiety, loneliness, confusion, and sadness issues to live a peaceful and happy life. She is an international intuitive counselor for the last 15 years plus and is co-author of #1 international best-selling My Journey, My Journal, and Creating Your Legacy. In this episode, we are going to discuss soul connections and how to access support for your journey through those you may meet along the way. Let's join the conversation now. Welcome, Kirti. I'm so excited on this amazing, auspicious solstice day that you are with me and we're sharing this beautiful talk and sharing today. So welcome.
Yay! Thank you so much for taking me in, introducing me into this podcast.
Wonderful. So I know I started with basically talking about how we're all connected, and sometimes we connect with karmically, we connect in relationships, we connect to do work together. And I really believe that the connection you and I have is definitely, it's like that time when it comes together. It's like, this is a perfect time right now for us to come together to do this work in this beautiful soul connecting summit, which we're going to talk about in a little while. But I just believe that it's, there's no coincidences. It's all a beautiful timing. Do you believe that also?
Yes. I have been following you and I have been watching you. And suddenly when I decided to do this summit, I just say, why not ask her? Just go ask her. And that's how I asked you.
Beautiful.
I believe in that perfectly.
I sure do too. Yeah. And sometimes we see people and then like, it's a little bit down the road, you're like, oh, that's why I need to connect with that person, or so beautiful. So I'm so glad we're here today. I want to first talk about you being an energy alchemist. So I'd love for you to share with my listeners what an energy alchemist is, Kirti.
Even I found and I searched or Googled that term later on, a few years later. Actually, I have done so many things, like I do tarot card reading, intuitive healing, so many things. And not only healing things, but actually hypnosis, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and all those things to help people. So one day I was asking during meditation, dear God, help me out. What do I call myself? I can't. Every time I introduce myself, I can't say, hi, I'm Kirti Sharma. I'm a life coach. I'm a tarot card reader. I'm this, that. So I was silent for a few moments, and then I heard energy alchemist. I was like, what does that mean? I didn't know the meaning of that. Even at that moment, I didn't know the meaning of alchemist. Who is an alchemist? I heard that they turn metal into gold. That's all I knew. So I stayed, I relaxed, and I say, if angels or God or whoever brought that into my mind, they must have a reason. So after a few days, I meditate every day. So after a few days, I again got that glimpse that my powers are to tap into the energies of my clients and people around me, or even the buildings and things. Even if I have this cup with me, I can tap into its energy. So I can tap into the energy and I can change it, I can transform it. So whenever I used to connect to my clients, I used to tap into their energies and bring on the easy to follow steps so that they can implement in their life. So that's how I knew that I'm an energy alchemist. And it was not easy to accept that term. Even during a 5-day challenge or something, one of those gurus, I must say, or I lost the word, one of the coaches talking about not to keep words or not to talk, introduce yourself with the words that people cannot relate with. And she knows me and she used that term that I heard somewhere. There's a person who call herself energy alchemist, and you should not use that term. I was like, if I can't use that term, what is the meaning of angels and God or universe telling me that I'm an energy alchemist? So I went low. I didn't use it, but later on I took out my sword and said, I will use it. No matter what happens, no matter who connects to me or not, I will use it. So this is the whole story behind the energy alchemist thing.
And I love the fact that spirit gave it to you. So that's like key. Like, you know, no matter what everyone else says, hey, I got that from spirit. So that is what I am at this moment, right? Because I feel like every moment we're someone new and we're transforming. But the energy alchemist is that constant transformation and being an energetic being. I love that, Kirti. That so fits with you. And one thing I love about you too is you are so my word, enthusiastic. Like, you're bubbly, you're enthusiastic. And I see that when you come forth in everything you do and working with clients. And that is an energy that people, I think, hold back on and they refrain from often. So I want to talk about your enthusiasm. How do you keep the enthusiasm going every day, Kirti, for you?
For me, it is natural. There was a time when I was depressed and all. I still used to keep my smile just like this, so broad, ear to ear. But yes, I try to fit in the word where they say when you grow up and your age grows up, you need to behave in a certain way. And when I was studying psychology recently, I realized that am I mad or something that I can smile almost all the time? So then I keep working on myself and I realize that this is my energy type. I am bubbly, I am a childlike. I need to embrace it. I need to be enthusiastic almost all the time. I love that energy. And that's how I connect to people more easily. That's how I even can connect to little children easily, super easily. That's my gift, and I am not going to give it away. Even if I'm going to turn to 38 years this month, and I'm not going to give it away.
Do not, but you are clearly resonating it in everything you're doing. And that's a positive resonance. And that's what people will be attracted to you for. And I love that because I too am very enthusiastic, maybe not every single moment of the day, but a lot of the time. And that's just who I am too. So that maybe that's our soul connection, Kirti, is we
Yes.
both are just enthusiastic soul, excited about being here. And so let's talk a little bit about the soul connections also. So I know you've got a beautiful summit coming up. This is a second annual Soul Connection Summit. And let's talk about how you created this summit.
It is again the downloading or the channeling from the universe. Last year, I stepped into the summit thing. I didn't know much about, but I wanted to try it because I love connecting with people and I wanted to bring something for the world. So last year, the basis of the summit was to talk about when you are starting on your spiritual journey. Now, I gave up that idea of doing the summit because it is a lot of work. I won't lie. But this year, when I left my job last year, I got that idea that I need to do another summit, but I wasn't ready. No matter what happens, I am not ready. I keep saying that to universe. And then one day I was meditating and I got, you need to do it. Whoever comes to it, no matter even if there are one or two people, you need to do it. So that is how it downloaded in. The name came later after. The main theme for the summit was to connect to all those people who are walking on to spiritual journey, but there is a time frame when there is darkness, there is confusion. you can't see, there is a pause from universe, there is no next step, there's no ascension, and suddenly you sit down and say, God, give me something. I need to work on something on my soul. And that is what we are dealing here. We have 8 speakers, including you. And I'm so thankful for you being here. And we have 8 speakers who are touching on different modalities of divination. Like one is talking about Kundalini Yoga, one is talking about Ayurveda. So everyone is talking about different things. You can, if you're watching this summit, you can choose any one of them and keep learning about it. Even if you learn, if you are already working on with Kundalini Yoga, you might learn a few new things from our speakers, of course. And there is one question that I am asking everyone: what you need to do during that phase, what they did during this phase. So you are going to learn through this thing with 8 different speakers who have all those experiences, who have gone through all that. And that is why I am bringing in this summit for everyone, even if you're starting, this is going to help you. So that is the
beautiful. Well, that's a great reason. And I hear you about the that things are time consuming and that things take a lot of energy. Because the same with my podcast, like I'm not getting a lot back right now, but I am energetically and I am from spirit. And I keep asking every so often, do I keep doing this? Yes. Do I keep doing this? Yes. So there is clearly, just like the summit, there's obviously backing from spirit. There's clearly a bigger picture as to why this needs to come out, especially right now, Kirti, because I know it's coming out the first weekend in July, but it's a huge time frame. I'm filled with chills. I say this for the next 3 months. I don't do astrology. I don't know if you dabble in astrology, but I listen to a lot of it. And the next 3 months to me are really about new beginnings and about tapping into, how you want the future to look. And it's a real serious time frame with being able to step into that new energy of however it looks and however it's, creating for each person. So to me, it's a very auspicious time to do this beautiful summit. And I think it's a great day also because today is the solstice. So down in the northern, it's winter. Up here, it's the summer solstice. So I would love for you to, if you wouldn't mind, maybe drawing a couple cards for today and this beautiful energy that we're working with and this upcoming summit. So just kind of, I don't know, whatever you want to, draw cards for, but it feels like a good time to add some energy from the universe and your beautiful channeled guidance from your tarot set there.
Yes, sure. I draw some cards.
Oh, those might be the perfect ones. The ones that jump out, right? They're always the perfect ones.
Oh my God. I keep doing this during my free sessions. I do free on YouTube. So let's dive in. Although I connected to the cards this morning, and I don't know why, but exactly the theme is just coming out of these cards. So let's connect to the energies right now and see what is coming out. Woo, partnerships. Okay, let's see. One more card. I have, can you see?
Yes, beautiful. 2 of Cups.
2 of Cups. That is partnership. There is 8 of Cups. And there is 3 of Swords. So I will take them down and I will let you know what I can feel about this time. This is the perfect time. Actually, we stepped into this new energy, this new earth in 2021. Everything has started fastening up things. So many changes are coming up to us. Everything is just like, what is going on? This is so speedy. So if I connect to these 3 cards, it says that this is the perfect time to deal with your heartbreaks, to deal with what happened in your past. And you are walking with a partnership where you have an idea, someone to help you out, to come out of that. And this is going to take you into the light, into a new way, even if it means that you are walking alone. Like when we walk onto the spiritual path, the first thing is what I felt is, why am I walking all alone? Why not my family, my mother, my sister are walking with me? So these three cards shine out beautifully, that when you work with someone who already have that kind of experience, what we are doing right now, right? So you are going to move out of this heartbreakish thing, where you are going to heal yourself and the world around. When we heal ourselves, we heal past 12 generations and upcoming 12 generations. So I love that idea. Yesterday we were doing, I actually been shown to talk about this, that yesterday we were channeling energy to Mother Earth, and there is a card, if I can find it. What happened was, yes, what happened was, me and my friend were channeling the energy into Earth, and I sent energy to heal all the curses related to Earth, Mother Earth, or property related issues for past 2000 years. And then after it, I felt like this. I touched my belly and I felt that I'm pregnant with a new Earth. Can you? This is what is going on into the world right now. We are birthing into a new reality. Everything is changing, no matter you are an astrologer or not, but you are going through all of this. You need to wake up. So let's step into the energies of this summit, and let's check out what cards need to say right now. There's so much. Say, I am doing this specially for ladies. And the first card is Seven of Swords and Five of Swords. There is too much negativity that we are healing, but there is the Queen of Pentacles. If you can, if I can explain it, it is like you are going through that span of time which I have been already talking about. The energies are being driven out of you. There is only negative energies. There are only all those trauma things, and you are not able to see this. I don't know if you can see. You are not able to see that there is a happy reality behind the scenes that are going on. And after this summit, you're going to be just like this, awesome, feeling awesome, and the energies are going to change you immensely. So this is beautiful. This is a beautiful card spread for this summit. I love it. Thank you so much for asking me to do this.
Oh, that feels wonderful. And I think the key thing that popped into me, especially with the first spread you did, was the fact that people can realize they're not alone wherever they're at in their journey. I mean, well, we've been so alone these last couple of years, and the control and, being put in our isolation is like, so that's one thing. And then on our journey, and we come open up and realize, okay, well, I'm having these experiences, these psychic abilities, these, insights and hunches and impressions all day. And I don't know what to do with them. And who am I? And like you say, with the people that are going to be speaking at the summit, they'll be really backing and supporting in different aspects, because I really believe we have to be well-rounded in the body, mind, spirit. It's not just all about spiritual. It's the whole, I got to keep my physical body good so the spirit can, energy can flow through me, and et cetera, and eat good foods. So really having those beautiful, supportive souls that are going to be in this summit and sharing, and they're also going to be offering different gifts too, correct?
Yes. Everyone has a little gift for you. Either it is a PDF, or they're able to, you can even talk to them. There is a discovery call. Everything is on the summit. Whenever the day you are going to get into the summit, all those videos will be there, and there is a gift which you can click and download or talk to them, whatever way suits you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, it seems like I said again, really an auspicious time, a beautiful opportunity to come together. And like you had the pregnant card, it's interesting because the last couple of weeks I've been in like this contraction. So the last few years I've had a real big, well, especially the last couple of months, I've had a big expansion. And I know, when you expand, then there's also that contraction of almost like going through the birth canal. So it's interesting that you had that come up yesterday, because I have felt that, for my whole being, I'm being contracted, getting ready to rebirth into, the new next version of me, which I believe every day I get up, it's a new version of me because I'm new. So, and I'm very grateful to be here every single day. So it's so exciting to talk to you, Kirti, because you're so passionate, and this ability to help guide others to come together and to unite is really a beautiful gift for the world. So I thank you so much for being on today, for sharing this, and all the information for the Soul Connection Summit. We're going to be in the show notes. So there'll be a link in there that people can click on. They can, book their seat and go ahead and make sure they're at that event. And it is July 2nd and 3rd, correct?
Yes. I will send the time. The first email people will get is about the exact time according to I'm in India, and I decided to note down 4 different time zones so that they can, even if you are from somewhere else, you can go and check that out. But there will be timing from IST, PST, EST, and CEST, so that it is easier for you to check the time.
Beautiful. And of course, they can access those videos the whole weekend, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
It is for 2nd and 3rd, and on the 4th, for 24 hours after 3rd of July.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you again, Kirti, for coming on today, sharing with my listeners your amazing enthusiasm. You're obviously gift for doing tarot and for channeling beautiful energy. And I'm super excited to be a part of the Soul Connection Summit coming the weekend of July 2nd and 3rd. So that's super exciting. So thank you so much, Kirti.
Thank you so much. Thank you.